I do kind of want the chest that we get in Soldier's Peak in the camp, because I'm kind of tired of running back and forth to the camp, or from Soldier's Peak to the camp, and I feel like doing that traveling stuff triggers some story events that...
I lied to you, you know, about why I left Orlais.
Hi there, Liliana. How are you doing? That's kind of random. I knew you weren't telling me something.
I didn't feel like talking about it then. What happened
That's
to me.
all right.
Maybe it will affect us, maybe not, but you should know. I came to Ferelden and the Chantry because I was being hunted in Orlais.
Oh, what for?
I was framed, betrayed by someone I thought I knew and could trust. Marjolaine. She was my mentor and friend. She taught me the bardic arts, how to enchant with words and song, to carry myself like a highborn lady, to blend in as a servant. The skills I learned, I used to serve her, my bard master, because I loved her, and because I enjoyed what I did.
From my experience, I usually don't trust people called Marjolaine. Right. What did she do to betray you?
You can say it was my fault. There was a man I was sent to kill. I was to bring Marjolaine everything he carried. I don't know who this man was. She gave me a name and a description, and I hunted him down. I found documents on his body, sealed documents.
Ah, important documents, and I suppose you looked at them? Important documents?
It turns out that they were. My curiosity got the better of me. Something told me that I needed to know what was in those letters. Marjolaine had been selling all kinds of information about Orlais to other countries, Nevarra and Antiva among others. It was treason.
I don't remember any mention of, well, there probably has been mention of Navarra, but it hasn't really struck me as important. So there are many other countries like Antiva and stuff, so that's kind of interesting. I don't know if they really expand that on touch on that in other games, but I'm kind of looking forward to that. This game's history and lore is a bit, I don't want to say complicated, but some parts of it interest me and some parts of it I'm kind of like, this is boring. Which is not a great sign, because I usually... some of my favorite games are the ones where I'm like totally hyped and really happy about all parts of the lore, and I really love all parts of the lore. But there's some parts of it I'm just like, I don't really care. I'm not really sure what options to take here. Well, isn't that what bards do?
Some. But I had always assumed Marjolaine only operated within Orlais. This was an unhappy surprise for me. My life as bard taught me that my loyalties should be kept fluid. My concern was not that she was a traitor, but that her life would be in danger if she was caught. Orlais has been at war with so many countries. It takes a harsh view of such things, as I later discovered.
What do you mean exactly?
I should have left well alone, but I didn't. I had to tell Marjolaine I feared for her life. She brushed aside my concern. She admitted her guilt, but said it was in the past. That is why the documents had to be destroyed, she said. I believed her. I kept believing up till the moment they showed me the documents, altered by her hand, to make me look the traitor.
And who are they?
The Orlesian guards. They captured me. Did terrible things to make me confess and reveal my conspirators. It was a traitor's punishment I endured. And at the end of it, all that awaited me was eternity in an unmarked grave.
That sounds rather unpleasant.
The skills Marjolaine taught me were good for something at least. I broke free when I saw the opportunity. I did not seek Marjolaine out. If she thought I was coming for her, she would have me caught again.
None of these options really entice me. That's, I guess... Yeah, let's go with number one then. So you came to Ferelden to Lothering?
I was tempted to confront her. I was furious, betrayed. But what could I do against her? And so I fled to Ferelden, to the Chantry and the Maker. Ferelden protected my person, and the Maker saved my soul. And that is the reason I am here. The real reason. No more lies between us, at least in this.
Alright, I appreciate that. I wonder, like, if she's in danger, if that threatens us, I don't know. But yes, thank you for trusting me with this.
It feels good to have this off my chest. Thank you for listening and understanding.
Alright, interesting. I don't know if you saw. It looks like she just fell over. Okay, I need to dump my inventory. I have a bunch of just garbage, so I'm gonna, yeah, deal with that right now.
I shall treasure it. That smell. This is Antivan leather, isn't it? I would know that anywhere. I don't know how you found it, but thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I don't remember why I found those boots, though. But I know they were for you right away. Actually, yes. They were in the village of Haven in one of the chests or something. Well, what are you waiting for? Try them on.
But I'm not finished admiring them yet. Can you smell that? Like rotting flesh. Just like back in Antiva City. Now, if only you could find me a prostitute or two. A bowl of fish chowder and a corrupt politician. I'd really feel like I was home. And they fit as well. Marvelous.
Okay, I'm kind of creeped out now. Because it's rotting flesh and what? That's not how leather smells like. I altered one of my swords, or my sword, to give, put myself 10% spell resistance to that Grandmaster rune. And I put a chance of paralyze as well. I replaced the electricity damage with chance to paralyze since I value crowd control more. And I guess we're going to put the rest of those runes in there. It's because it gives journeyman and novice runes, which I'm not ever going to use. I'm going to keep the other ones. No, yeah, I could talk to everyone in the camp, but I don't really feel like doing that right now. I want to go and return the Urn of Sacred Ashes to Arl Eamon. I also want to go to Soldier's Peak so I can stop lugging around all this armor and junk that I have accumulated, because I want to equip my people with the best gear possible. This cultist shield I could probably sell. No one's going to use a shield other than me. But yeah, but Soldier's Peak is far away, so I don't really like that. Well, we're going to take our usual party.
Yes. Indeed. Yes.
Oops, that's not. Sever.
Yes.
There we go. And, well, because Soldier's Peak is really far away, and Redcliffe Village is closer, or Redcliffe Castle is closer than anything else. So let's go ahead and go to Redcliffe Castle, and then we'll head back out to Soldier's Peak, because I don't feel like there's anything else that we're going to pick up in Redcliffe Castle. We have enough inventory room to pick up a bunch of stuff anyways. Looks like we're going to get a combat situation, which is not that desirable.
Will you stop eating?
The second option is pretty nice. I could leave, yeah. Leave and skillfully have laid their clueless trap. Sure. Now, can we still attack them? Bandit leader, grumpy bandit, hungry bandit. And there's a chest over there. And we can totally leave the area. That's really funny. Or we could ambush them ourselves. Well, let's see. There's not really that many. I think we can deal with them, yeah. And there's more XP as well. More XP is always nice. And there's a couple of chests with more money. Sure, let's attack them. Looks like this area is kind of weaving and such. So we can set up certain ambushes. There's a tower, it says. There's just the bandit just sitting there. Hello, sir. Alright, we probably need to turn on all of our abilities. Let's do that. Okay, his stuff needs to be turned on. Morgan's stuff needs to be turned on. And Wynn's stuff needs to be turned on, but I think you do it one at a time here. I don't know why they're not attacking. There we go, now they are. Looks like everyone's coming. Oh, jeez. Well, you know what? Time for Waking Nightmare, right there. Whoop. Alright, you guys have fun with that. And let's just kill everyone. They're just bandits. I feel like they're not really gonna be that threatening. I'm watching the health and everything seems to be fine at the moment. Yeah, good, good. Next, please. I'm gonna grab Aiden. Let Morgan do her stuff. There we go. Next person. Let's grab this one. Grumpy Bandit. What? I guess there was a trap. But that's fine. Just kill the leader. Crushing prison. Oh man. Oh yeah, someone leveled up, so that was actually a good thing to do. And oh yeah, I need to make more potions. We're out of potions. So I'm not sure what's more profitable, to buy potions or make your own potions. I feel like making your own is probably cheaper. I'm not entirely sure.
Let us end this.
A bunch of barricades, probably don't need to do anything about this. Alright, let's keep going. Oh jeez, more traps. Scatter shot, we're gonna get stunned here. Oh yeah. It's all good. Wow, our mages are kind of far away, but it's all good. Next person.
We must fight. Let us do it quick. Away with you! Just die already.
There was a lot more bandits in this camp than I had expected. That's all good. How are our mages doing? They're blocked, of course. So let's grab both of them. I don't know why they're trying to shoot from so far away. They're just shooting a tree now, which is kind of stupid. Get in closer, you guys. Oh, does our healing field not last the entire duration? Oh no, it turned off because yeah, she used up her she used up the mana that she needed to keep it up. There we go.
Shall be done.
Whoa, I didn't want to do that. There we go. Floor spar, which is just a bunch of metals that we can sell. Small round shield, we can sell that as well. Yeah, getting some XP from kills, getting some XP from opening chests. That's the only reason I'm doing this, is for the XP in the first place. A bunch of just random stuff. And there's a bunch of chests around this place as well. I'm going to loot everything and then I'm going to level up Morgan. I'm not really sure what to give her this time. Maybe another entropy skill or something along those lines. Not really sure. We'll see. Alright. There is a lot of chests in here, but that's good. XP, XP, XP. Fire arrows, don't really care about fire arrows. Nice short bow. Alright, and I think that's everything. Yeah, looks like it to me. Yes, that's it, and we can leave. But that says return path, I guess. Well, I do want to level up Morgan now. I'm going to take a look at what she's got. There's mass paralysis, which I should probably work towards, because that seems like a lot of fun, because it's like a mass crushing prison without the damage. I should probably take a look at the spirit shield, the spirit lines as well. Animate Dead seems kind of fun. And then you can like power it up with Spell Might, and Animate Dead makes some like crazy raised stuff. Virulent Walking Bomb, yeah, like spirit stuff seems pretty good, although entropy is nice as well. And I was working towards certain entropy lines, and I have kind of a bias where if I've already put points into a line, I kind of want to complete it before I look at anything else. So I might go ahead and do that. Misdirection Hex seems quite nice, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to take Misdirection Hex probably. And then give her more magic, I guess? Yeah, let's just give her a bunch of magic. She's got a lot of spells now. Okay. I like when she giggles. There's no reason to travel any further in this direction, so we have to go all the way around. Yeah. Looks like we would have encountered these guys anyway, so fighting was inevitable. Let's continue on to Redcliffe and try and save Arl Eamon. And I think we might get our champion thing, hopefully. And spend our last specialization point into champion. I like champion because it's like a group leader, and it gives a lot of AoE bonus abilities, or AoE buffs to the group. So I think one of the first champion buffs is like increased constitution to everyone in your party, that sort of stuff. So it seems really good. Everyone, I have returned with the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Behold. I guess we have to talk to Ban Tegan for that. Hello, Ban.
You return. Might you have news?
I do have excellent news. I have found the Urn of Sacred Ashes.
You have? Wonderful. Let us go at once to Eamon's side and see if the Urn's healing powers live up to their reputation.
Where am I?
Be calm, brother. You have been deathly ill for a very long time. Do you remember nothing?
Tegan? What are you doing here? Where is Isolde?
I am here, my husband.
And Connor? Where is my boy? Where is our son?
He lives, though many others are dead. There is much to tell you, husband.
Dead? Then it was not a dream.
Much has happened since you fell ill, brother. Some of it will not be easy for you to hear.
Then tell me. I wish to hear all of it. This is most troubling.
The
There
bodies
is
are
much
still
to be
there.
done, that is true. But I should first be thankful to those who have done so much. Grey Warden, you have not only saved my life, but kept my family safe as well. I am in your debt. Will you permit me to offer you a reward for your service?
Absolutely. I need your help against the Blight.
I understand, but regardless of your motivations, I feel you are worthy of a reward. I would like to honor your efforts. Nothing more.
As you wish, then. My liege. I don't know if that's what you say. But I want to give him a hug for some reason, I don't know.
Then allow me to declare you and those traveling with you champions of Redcliffe. You will always be a welcome guest within these halls. And for you, Warden, a shield of the same make as those that have been given to our finest knights.
Thank you. That is fantastic. Thank you, Your Grace.
We should speak of Lohgain, brother. There is no telling what he will do once he learns of your recovery.
Lohgain instigates a civil war even though the Darkspawn are on our very doorstep. Long I have known him. He is a sensible man, one who never desired power.
I was there when he announced he was taking control of the throne, Eamon. He is mad with ambition, I tell you.
Mad indeed. Mad enough to kill Kaelin, to attempt to kill myself and destroy my lands. Whatever happened to him, Lohgain must be stopped. What's more, we can scarce afford to fight this war to its bitter end.
What exactly are you proposing, then?
We have no time to wage a campaign against him. Someone must surrender if Ferelden is to have any chance at fighting the Darkspawn.
Oh, interesting. When I'm looking, I don't really know which one to pick here. None of them really incite me too much, but the second option is interesting. I didn't even consider that Arl Eamon would surrender to Lohgain for this. Although a united Ferelden is what we want, right? I don't really know what the word capitulate means. I don't remember. I think it means something like, it's not bow down, but it's sort of give up his power to a greater cause or something along those lines. I'm not really sure. And I don't know which ones to pick. Number 2 is probably the one I want to pick, but it seems very condescending. But I want to explore that option a bit more. So you're giving up?
No, not at all. Lohgain is responsible for heinous crimes, and I intend to see him pay. But our armies must be reserved for the Darkspawn, not for each other. I will spread word of Lohgain's treachery, both here and against the king. But it will be but a claim made without proof. Those claims will give Lohgain's allies pause, but we must combine it with a challenge Lohgain cannot ignore. We need someone with a stronger claim to the throne than Lohgain's daughter, the Queen.
Are you referring to Alistair, brother? Are you certain?
I would not propose such a thing if we had an alternative, but the unthinkable has occurred.
Oh, that makes me excited. Yes, Alistair is the king. I think he's the king in Dragon Age 2, but I'm not sure. Apparently you can import your save from Dragon Age 1 to Dragon Age 2, and there's a lot of choices. So it reminds you of Mass Effect in that way, but even more so where it's affecting the world in very deep consequences. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for Alistair to be the king. I think that's a fantastic idea.
Tegan and I have a claim through marriage, but we would seem opportunists no better than Lohgain. Alistair's claim is by blood.
And what about me? Does anyone care what I want?
You have a responsibility, Alistair. Without you, Lohgain wins. I would have to support him for the sake of Ferelden. Is that what you want?
But I... No, my lord.
I see only one way to proceed. I will call for a landsmeet, a gathering of all of Ferelden's nobility in the city of Denerim. There, Ferelden can decide who shall rule, one way or another. Then the business of fighting our true foe can begin. What say you to that, my friend? I do not wish to proceed without your blessing.
I think that's a fantastic idea. Also, going to dinner and me, I feel like at the Landsmeet might be a trap. Like bringing everyone into one area is very open to vulnerability. You can kind of kill everyone off in one sweep if they're all in the same area, especially in Denerim where Lohgain is. So I'm a bit wary of that, but it does sound a good idea. Do you think this Landsmeet will work?
That depends. If we cannot get a consensus in the Landsmeet for Alistair, we cannot afford to oppose Lohgain either. Does that mean Lohgain could win? A man who killed his own king, who has gone mad with power? Perhaps. We must see that he does not.
So are you saying we need to push favors towards our disposition? I would think that the facts alone are enough for people to see what is really going on. And what are my options exactly?
You have already found allies, but we need those to fight Darkspawn. I truly believe the Landsmeet is our best option. We could attempt to wage a military campaign against Lohgain. But even if we win, would we have enough left to defeat the Darkspawn?
No, but neither would Lohgain.
Perhaps Lohgain gambles on this attitude. That everyone will decide facing the Darkspawn is more vital than facing him. So that he leads us against the Horde.
I want to say we proceed with your plan. With the Landsmeet, it seems like the best option, right? Because an outright war towards each other would just reduce both of our forces down to negligible amounts that we require them to fight the Darkspawn. So making us weaker against the true enemy is a bad idea. So let's go with the Landsmeet, see what happens, and go from there.
Very well. I will send out the word. But before we proceed, I believe there is the matter of the mage, my son's tutor. He still lives, I understand.
He does. He is in the dungeon, brother.
Have him brought here, Tegan. I wish to see him.
This should be good. This should be good. I wonder what's going to happen.
What you have done is not in question. You tried to assassinate me and set into motion a series of events that nearly destroyed everything I cherish. What have you to say in your own defense?
Nothing, my lord. Other than to say I am sorry. I expect no mercy for what I've done.
I see. Grey Warden, have you anything to say on Jowan's behalf?
He seems, what is it, right? He expects no mercy, so he has, why do I lack the words? When I do this Let's Play, when the recording's going, I feel like suddenly I forget how to speak properly, how to come up with the proper words and the proper descriptions. I don't really know. But yeah, he doesn't expect any mercy, so I think he's come to terms with what he's done, and he's ready to face the consequences. I want to say it's nothing. I don't want to say anything, right? He seems earnest in his desire to repent, exactly.
Oh? That is unexpected. And what would you have me do? As the injured party, my ability to see the merciful path is strained.
I can understand this. Yeah, give him to the circle might be a good thing. Sure, let's give him to the circle.
True enough, and wisely said.
Thank you.
Jowan, I hereby turn you over to the Tower of the Circle of Magi. May the Maker have mercy on your soul.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, back to the matter of the Landsmeet. It will take some time to recall my forces and organize our allies. I would prefer to wait until that is done before calling the Landsmeet. In the meantime, I suggest you pursue the remainder of the Grey Warden treaties. We will need all the allies we can get if we are to defeat the Darkspawn Horde.
I agree with this as well. Okay, so, wow, lots of stuff. Let's take a look at what we've got. Oh yes, we've got our champion specialization, which we can also get. Let's take a look at, let's take a look at what we got. So we've got Leader's Boots. Let's take a look at what these are. These are Golderites, so we can probably use them at the same time as more defense, but less % to dodge attacks. I think I'm going to go with those. Because we lose our set bonus if we use those, because those are Kaelin's Greaves. Interesting. A Leader's Gloves. Ours are better because they have like a... Oh, nice. Increases monetary gain? That's funny. Yeah, I feel like ours is better. And then there's this Elite Shield, which is pretty good, but ours has more stuff on it. Yeah, our stuff is better actually. And there, we also got a leader's greatsword, which is, wow, that's a nice sword. Yeah, I need to go to Soldier's Peak and equip all of my characters with stuff. Sort by type again, and now that we leveled up, that means we also got a specialization point that we can put into champion. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now, and then click next. So we got our champion thing, War Cry. The champion lends out a fearsome cry that gives nearby enemies the penalty to attack. With superiority, nearby enemies are also knocked down unless they pass a physical resistance check. And superiority, I believe, is the last talent in the champion skill line. We get talent points as well. So I'm going to grab War Cry, and Rally is also something I was looking for, which is the AoE Inspire sort of like buff to everyone around. Yeah. So I'm going to grab that as well. So now we have a couple of abilities now because we have. So this is a sustain. Let's see if we have enough stamina to sustain all of our things. We do, but it's very low now. So, well, I'm not sure what that's going to lead to, but oh well. And then there's the War Cry as well, which is like an AoE knockdown, I believe. And that's our taunt. Yeah, it gives a penalty to attack, and it knocks them down if we have if they don't have any resistance checks. I think we have a bunch of auras now that are just all over the place. Yeah, we have a red one and a blue one, so it's kind of all stacked up. And then Alistair also leveled up. Oh, we can give him champion as well. Nice. I don't know if we should do that. Berserker and Reaver seem alright as well. Health, strength, I don't really know. I'm gonna keep off. He leveled up though. I didn't know they got specialization points. That's interesting. He seems to not have very much strength, so I'm going to give him more strength. And then go to the next page. And maybe give him a shield wall here. Let's go ahead and do that. And give Alistair shield wall. There we go, turn that on. So now we don't really need to use the other ones, okay. He seems like me, but with... the only thing that he has that I don't have is Cleanse Aura at this point. Yeah, he seems like a weaker version of me. So I'm not sure if I should really be using him, but I like Alistair. He's nice. I don't know if I should give him the champion specialization either. Can we still give him points? Oh, we have to wait till he levels up, right? Whoops. Well then, I guess that's gonna have to wait. I don't know if I should give him champion yet, because we already have champion. And then there's Reaver and Berserker, but I kind of put it in a theme, like I don't feel like he's a Reaver or a Berserker, right? I feel like he's more of a champion as well, like me. I'm very close to Alistair in terms of archetypal characters. So now he says to pursue the treaties we have left. Sort of the bear said. So we could, right, so gathering the army. So we have to help the different factions. We could go to Ozamar, the Arl of Redcliffe. So we can talk to when we're ready to leave for Denerim. But should we gather all of the other treaties before we do this lands meets? Probably. Even though there's no other option to tell us, like, go get the other guys. I'm not really sure. But I do want to go to Soldier's Peak and equip all of our characters with gear and that sort of thing. Do a little bit of housekeeping. I'm not really sure where to head from this. I mean, I kind of want to go to Denerim to do that lands meet, since that seems to be the next like logical step. But he also said to go and follow the other treaties before I do that. Arl Eamon has been revived and plans to call a lands meet in Denerim. In the meantime, you must gather your allies using the signed Warden treaties. But he's already ready to do the lands meet. Although we should gather like nobles from the other areas first. I don't really know. I am going to head out though and head out to Soldier's Peak and do some housekeeping. So we can actually use the Warden Commander's stuff now, which is actually pretty nice. I'm not sure if I should use the Warden Commander's stuff. It seems really good. The shield is better, it seems. Yeah, the shield is better than what we have. So we can use it, and that doesn't break our set bonus. But then when I look at like the Warden Commander's plate, it's got more armor. It's got the same amount of willpower. It's got a bit less amount of armor bonus, but it has more base armor, so it kind of equals out. It's got the same physical resistance and has plus 15 health. The thing that it doesn't have is the fire and cold resistance, which might be more well, better, I don't really know. And then if I scroll up and take a look at the Warden Commander boots, the boots are quite nice. They have more armor, they have stamina regeneration, which I do like, that kind of stuff. But the one thing I don't like about the Warden Commander stuff is the gloves. It's just fire resistance and critical backstab damage, which is kind of lame. Or the other ones have strength, but maybe I should wear that whole thing. There's also the helmet, right? Warden Commander helmet? I don't think so. Did I get rid of it? Weird. Okay, so that's the full set. Then we can use whatever helmet we want, which we can use whatever helmet we want at this point. It's like the cultist helmet might be better because it's got mental resistances, that sort of stuff. Although ours has mental resistance as well. This one seems better, yeah. I'm probably going to use the cultist helmet here. There we go. That's pretty badass looking. And there's just also this Warden Commander's longsword, but our sword I feel is much, much better at this point. It's got health regeneration and all of that stuff. It's real nice. Yeah, I look pretty badass right now. So now let's take a look at Alistair, because I think I might be able to give him King Kaelin's armor, although his stuff might be better. But what I do remember is that we replaced Kaelin's armor with... or Fade armor with Kaelin's armor. I like the Fade armor a lot, actually. It seems really good. The shield, though, I'm definitely gonna give him Kaelin's shield. That shield is really nice. I'm kind of conflicted. I'm not really sure what to do or what to give him. I thought that Fade armor is just real nice for him. It's got bonuses that he would like magic and that sort of thing. We have so much stuff at this point that I'm kind of overwhelmed with all of it, and it's kind of hard for me to really do comparisons because there is really a lot of stuff that is a bit overwhelming. And most of it is actually not that great compared to the stuff we have, but probably equipping our other characters as well is important. So when I look at Sten, because I gave him some stuff, it just seems like he's got a bunch of really a mismatch of crazy items that don't really make a lot of sense. I'm not really sure how important the set bonus is. So if I look at my character, I got a set bonus, but it doesn't really tell me what it gives me, what the set bonus gives me. So I'm kind of left in the dark about that. But Sten, and when I look at his stuff, it's not too far off. And I finally found someone who would like the Blood Dragon armor, actually. The Blood Dragon armor is really good for him at this point. So I gave him that, and I gave him Starfang, actually, as well. Which is a really amazing sword. It's almost too good. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again later. I think we're going to have to do maybe Orzammar next, something like that. So take care. Bye-bye.